Dad. Surprise.
Baby.
Hello, Brian.
I was just leaving you a message.
I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you succeeded. Welcome to Istanbul.
Mom, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. Dad's the best, huh? Yes, he is.
So, Jackson, how bad must it suck to have Liam Neeson as a dad? Go.
Okay, well, basically, no, that's not true. In Taken 2, it's a really, 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 really bad film, first off. It's really quite... Just let's get that out of the way. It really is quite poor. There's not very much tension. It's just going through the same motions as the first film. And it's just the same thing happens to the same guy. I do like the way that it's all... he killed all of Paris, and then Paris was like, man, fuck that, we should take out this guy.
Yeah, what's the plot of this? Because the trailer actually makes it seem like they do what no action film ever does, in which they actually say, hey, you know, all those random guys who your hero killed in the last film, they had wives and kids and fathers and mothers, and they're coming to kick Liam Neeson's ass this time around.
That's basically what happens. It starts off in somewhere, foreign country, Istan, and they're all standing around in dirt, burying their people, because that's how people do it in foreign country, Istan. And they're just like, we swear revenge on this man, haha, we shall go kill him. And then it cuts back to Los Angeles, and he's like, and it's got the worst dialogue ever about driving lessons. Like, the girl's now having driving lessons, you know, because that'll totally come up.
Wait, wasn't she in college in the last film or something?
She was, yeah, she's like fucking 54 now. I don't know what's happened, but well, okay, so she's got a new boyfriend, and he's still insane because he's like. He had a GPS installed on her phone, which he uses to sneak up on her making out with her boyfriend for no reason.
Ooh.
And to just... Yeah, that's what he did, because he's such a good dad like that. But they see this as really good. Like, his family now like him for some reason. It's the story of them all coming together.
Well, in all fairness...
As you know, murdering hundreds of foreigners just brings a family closer together.
In all fairness, if I was Famke Jackson, who in the last film was just a bitch to him completely, if all of a sudden my daughter was taken and Liam Neeson got her back from the most horrific situation that she was in that last film, I'd probably be like, you know what, fuck the rich bald guy who I'm dating right now who buys her ponies. Yeah.
That's kind of what it's like, except it's way more slow and subtle, and she's like, do you want to come in for wine? And they have like half a glass of wine, and he's like, I'm going to go now, and she's like, don't go! and then...
Characterization...
There's not. Well, I have an alternate explanation for this entire film, which makes it genius.
Go on.
But I'll get to that at the end. So anyway, they go to Istanbul, or he goes to Istanbul on a job, and they track him down because that's how they do. They love his method so much that they track him down because they're really excited to see him. And then
because they're just able to get the drop on a CIA agent like this.
Yeah, and then the daughter, like, sets the mum and the dad up, and there's like half an hour of pointless dating, and then you get to the action, and it's like really short. There's no tension at all. You don't know. Spoilers here. They're all a happy family at the end. I don't know if you wanted to know that, but
you mean like every other action movie?
I don't think anyone's going to this movie caring about whether or not the family gets back together. So I don't think you really spoil anything.
I think they just want to watch Liam Neeson punch foreigners in the throat.
Yeah, and there's a bit where Liam Neeson is captured, and he has to, on the phone, tell his daughter how to save her, which involves throwing grenades in the middle of a fully populated city, and she's just casually walking along without a shirt on. And
wait, go back to that point you just made. Hold on.
She's in a foot chase for a while, and for half of it, she's wearing a shirt and really tiny shorts, but the shirt's open.
I was going to say, is it like they're clinging his shirts or something? Or
No. She's only done up the bottom two buttons.
Right. Fan service,
just
I'm guessing.
Basically. And I'm like, okay, this was really pointless. But anyway, here's what I really wanted to talk about, is that I think this entire movie takes place in Liam Neeson's head.
Wait, Liam Neeson's character or just Liam Neeson's head?
No, Brian Mills' head. Because at the end of the first Taken, Like, that shit was fucked up. She would have run away and hated him forever. And this is him trying to deal with the complete, like, whatever the word is, complete rejection of his efforts to save his family because he became a monster. That's why it's all about him. It's his ego versus his guilt was what I said about it. I have this really long review, which is a joke. I don't know if you know that, but it makes sense that this entire film is a hallucination of him trying, because this family is unrealistically, like, forgiving of him for everything he does. He gets them into another situation where they're getting kidnapped, and they're like, oh, that's great. He's just such a cool guy. You're a swell dude, Liam Neeson.
So like maybe he's setting up these kidnappings, like he's just calling up all his CIA buddies from the last film and having them set up fake
It's an
kidnappings.
exciting date, basically.
Well, he's not actually, but in his mind, in my version of this, in his mind, he's going through all this trying to go like, no, my family would love me, they would do the same things as me, they are the same as me, they all love me, and he's actually in a mental institution because that's where he should be. And that's why it's so censored, because he doesn't want to see the consequences of his own actions anymore. That's the censorship.
Taken 2 is a 12A. Did I hallucinate, or was Taken 1 an 18?
No, it was a 15 in cinemas, but the DVD's an 18.
Right. But why is Taken 2 a 12A? This seems like a movie that needs to, or at least in America, go for a hard R instead of a PG-13.
I don't know! Okay, I'm about to spoil the ending, because the way...
Who cares?
The way the bad guy dies, because clearly there was some violent way the bad guy dies, all you see is him standing next to the bad guy, you see his hand just wave around, and then the bad guy drops dead. Because it doesn't show whatever he actually does to him. He just goes, and the bad guy's dead.
Do you think that was censorship, or do you think that was just really shitty filmmaking? Like, you just couldn't, like, the guy just did not know how to frame or, direct an action sequence?
Maybe Liam Neeson just stabbed the guy to death.
He probably did. This was really bad. You shouldn't see it, people. Don't go to see Taken 2.
Well, is the action... how is the action? Is the action at least any good in this?
It's not! No! There's no!
I'm taking a wild guess here, but it's bad, because it was by Oliver Megaton, who did, what was it, Transporter 3?
Surprisingly shit explosions. Yeah, the film has surprisingly shit explosions for a guy named fucking Megaton. I would have thought that would be his trademark, like, check it out, my name's Megaton. Boom! But no.
Because every time he goes, hi, my name's Megaton, and then an explosion goes off in the background around him for no reason.
Yeah, but it doesn't, and it's so boring. Thankfully, it is only like 80 minutes long.
Well, a short movie nowadays?
Yeah, it's a short film.
Wow.
It's about the same length as Fantastic Mr. Fox, except Fantastic Mr. Fox is beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is a
I think
pilot.
that is the only way anyone could ever compare Taken 2 to the Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Well,
Yeah.
That will
Fantastic Mr.
never
Fox
happen
also
again.
has more exciting action sequences.
Hold on, let me think of another comparison to Fantastic Mr. Fox here. It's a story about a dad who does the wrong things, who wants to be reaccepted by his children. So actually, they're very comparable films, and the relationship between the wife and Liam Neeson character is very similar between Taken and Fantastic Mr. Fox, because the whole first film she's like, no, you can't be doing this, and then it's the same as Fantastic Mr. Actually, they're the same film, so just watch Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Liam Neeson was just trying to steal chickens. That's what this whole movie was about.
Cider, lots of cider.
Lots of yeah, Liam Neeson fights a rat.
I would pay to see that. Just throw a bag of rats at Liam Neeson and just watch him and just videotape him going to town.
I would probably make about as much money as Taken 2 is going to make.
Yeah,
I have no idea how much that's gonna make. It's gonna be interesting.
I've gone for the box office winners league for like the high 20s, but I have a feeling it might be a little bit less than that. But who knows?
It's a shame because the plot itself actually is a really good plot for a Taken 2.
They just fuck it up.
They fuck it up so bad because if the plot really was he killed all these guys and now they want to kill him, that's a good plot. That is a logical sequel to something that shouldn't have a sequel in anywhere in the world. That makes sense. But they fuck it up in something that you don't care about any of the characters. You know they're all going to get away. There's no tension. Liam Neeson, he's like, okay, throw a grenade, and he's counting seconds, and the grenade explodes, and he counts by how long it takes him to hear the grenade, and how far away his daughter is. So there's random grenades.
Just knows this.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, no, there's a whole sequence where they're in a car, and it shows him in the car with a close-up of him under a bag, and there's a ticking clock going tick, 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 and he's counting like 1, 2, 3, left turn, 1, 2, dogs, when a dog barks.
Do you think he's just like like subconsciously hacking himself into his daughter's mind or something?
He's somehow Sherlock Holmes. He's in a completely... There's no way for him to know where he is, but he's Sherlock Holmes' his way to know exactly where he is with his daughter, some shoelace, and a map. That's it. That's how he finds himself. Yeah, but he's in prison. He's, like, chained up.
That's basically
and he still manages to do it.
Just because he's Liam Neeson, just roll with it.
Basically. And then there's, like, the world's most stupid end scene in the world, which, you know...
Go on.
Oh, well, they're in a... They're on a pier, and it's like... They bring milkshakes to the table, and it's like... Milkshake for you? Who ordered this last milkshake? And then Liam Neeson just goes, I did not order this milkshake. Like, dead serious. Like, who ordered the 4th milkshake?
Wait, and what, does it just, like, cut off? What happened?
Is this the mischief meant to tie us into taking free or something?
No, and it turns out it's her boyfriend. She like surprised that she was going to show up when he ordered the milkshake, and he's just like, looks at the boyfriend as he walks in like, I'm watching you. I am watching you.
So this is like a prequel. So this is like a prequel to Meet the Parents, almost.
Yeah, it's surprisingly Meet the Parents like for half of it, for no reason. They've already met.
Because that's what we all needed.
Oh, it's very disappointing.
I never would have guessed.
Well, if you had to give it a rating, what would your rating be?
2, because it's not like the premise is better than it could have been, and also I can ironically enjoy it on this other level that no one intended, which I find hilarious.
Damn, so like a 2 out of 5? Man, I was expecting like a 0 from what you were saying, but wow.
No, because it's
like
more
so
just
good type movies, like where you could just sit and or something.
There are those movies that are so bad they run straight on into a 0 rating that they hit it so hard they bounce back a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, the films I'd give 1 stars. It's better than those. It's better than Agent Cody Banks 2 and Spy Kids 4.
Please stop reminding me of them.
Scooby-Doo and Fantastic Four 2.
Shut up.
And Avatar.
Callum sounds like he's getting his feelings hurt almost over there.
No,
I
it's
enjoyed
like,
it
I'm
more
getting,
than Avatar.
I'm having Nam flashbacks to Agent Cody Banks 2 right now, and just...
It's better than Transformers 2. It's better than G.I. Joe. It's better than Back to the Future.
G.I. Joe 2.
I don't know.
Almost every movie that you just listed off here were sequels, so I don't know.
Then you all missed it, but then I said Back to the Future and hid. Because I really don't know Back to the Future.
Well, so...
It's better than No Country for Old Men. There we go.
Are you just purposely trying to start flame bait now?
No, I love the Coen Brothers. That is the worst Coen Brothers film. Anyway.
2 people nominated that for the list. They're going to come and take you away.
Yep. They're wrong. Watch Fargo, you fuck faces. But yeah, no, it's bad. Don't see it.
Alright, that's a lesson to take away.
This is not a game.
What are you going to do?
What I do best. If I kill you, your other sons will come and seek revenge.
They will.